You are looking at the hotel that I am not staying at here in Krakow. Rather, interestingly enough, I am staying in this rather modest building right next door, and I have an Airbnb accommodation that is one of the better Airbnb accommodations I can remember having in quite some time. I'm renting a room for $20 a night from a wonderful lady named Nina, young lady, as a matter of fact. So it is a Monday night, and people are coming and going here in Krakow on the bike paths, and they're going to probably going to work or going to the gym or whatever they may be doing, and maybe even going and doing some shopping. But I've got something else in mind. I am going on a hunt, and I am in search of finding a good pierogi dinner here in Krakow. So I went online and I typed in best pierogi dinner or best pierogis Krakow, something like that. And I found a place that's probably about 25-minute walk from where my accommodations are. And I could easily catch the tram. I think it'd be the number 18 tram, if I'm not mistaken. I could easily catch the tram and go via the tram to downtown. But I like to kill two birds with one stone, if you will. And that meaning I'll get in my evening walk. So it's a good 30 to 45-minute walk over and another 30 to 45-minute walk back. So I'm going to maybe take in some sights as well as I walk along and share some of those sights with you. I don't think that I have, this is my 4th or 5th time to Krakow, and I don't think that I've ever had a bad meal here in Krakow. As a matter of fact, I think every meal that I've had has been pretty damn good. I've been looking forward to going to the restaurant called Pod Babalam, and that's about a 10-minute walk. But I want to do that on a maybe a Friday night or something along those lines. And speaking of the tram, right now the number 71 just pulled up here, and I can show you the old. I think this is one of the older style trams here in Krakow. You can see. So I'm going to forego the public transportation and find my way to the other side of the river. The river is right here. I'm at a major intersection, and the river is right there. And not too far over the river, probably a good 15-minute walk, is the square here in Krakow. And you're going to have to forgive me because I'm not good with pronouncing the names. Perhaps if I lived here, like I lived in Budapest for 3 years, I'd be able to pronounce the names a little bit better than what I'm able to. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to just find my way to, I don't even know the name of it, talking about names. I just plugged it into my phone and off I go. This building that you see across the street is I think it's a new exhibition center or conference center or something like that. Kind of a interesting design. So I am going to be in Krakow for the better part of I'll be here for the better part of a week in Krakow. I think that I was scheduled to leave on Thursday, and I was going to go to Lithuania or Ukraine, but I think I'm going to go straight to Budapest. And during the time that I'm here in Krakow, there's some things that I'd like to visit. Maybe the Royal Castle and the beautiful Basilica, and we'll see what else. And here you have some Polish Jehovah's Witnesses. Interestingly enough, no matter where you go in the world, you'll tend to see Jehovah's Witnesses standing and spreading the word of the Lord. And just over there is there's the castle, Babel Castle, and that's where I was a guest some 3 or 4 years ago when I was here. So we'll cross the road. I remember the first time that I came to Krakow, I was so intimidated trying to drive around this town. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that I came here with a friend the first time that I came to Krakow, and her and I must have spent quite a bit of time right down here on this lawn, trying to get some beautiful pictures with the castle in the background. Probably have those pictures lying around somewhere. It's interesting that not even a little bit over a week ago, I was going all around different little villages in the Italian Riviera looking for a good place to get some focaccia bread or some pizza or some pasta. And now here I am a week later walking the streets of Krakow looking for some good pierogi. So we'll see if we can't find some. It's a rather pleasant evening. It's overcast. The weather is rather mild. It's a nice breeze, and temperatures are probably in the upper 70s. As you watch I don't know if that would be a tour boat or a water taxi or something going along the river here. Almost looks about the same size, maybe not quite, but same size as the Duna down in Budapest. It'd be interesting to ask some of the locals where you can get the best pierogi, if not the best kielbasa. When I was a kid growing up, I used to always associate kielbasa with Poland. Maybe because on the packaging it said Polish kielbasa. I don't know. But anyway, so we will just keep walking along. Polish people are really nice people, quite friendly. And, interestingly enough, I don't find that as many Poles speak English as some of the other places that I visit. So I'll pause the recording and pick it back up here in just a bit. I'm getting close to what I hope is the best pierogi in all of Krakow, and in doing so I thought that I would share some of the buildings here. If I'm not mistaken, the buildings here didn't really sustain a lot of warfare, if you will, during World War II. I don't think that Krakow was bombed, and I don't think that there was a lot of significant battles going on here, if you will. When you walk the streets of Budapest, for example, you can't walk the better part of 10 feet without seeing a you know, seeing where a shell had hit the side of the building or something along those lines. So it is, I probably have all of another 5 or 10 minutes before I hit the pierogi stand. I don't know if they call it a pierogi stand or not, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get some soup as well. When I was looking at the pictures on Google. For those of you watching this video, you can go and type in best pierogi Krakow, and you'll see one that has 196 reviews at the time of doing this video, and that's where I'm headed. So it shouldn't be, but just up around the corner. Speaking of memory serving me well, if I am not mistaken, this would be the spot that I've been looking for. And, you know, looking at it from the outside, it looks like a bunch of locals here. And that is exactly what you're looking for. So I'm not even going to try. Well, I'll ask somebody how to pronounce it. But you can see it's right in the bottom of a residential building. I would imagine those people that live upstairs are probably some of the better customers. So we'll go on inside and check this place out. I don't think there's I don't think there's much to the inside here, but we'll see. Oh, there isn't anything to the inside here. Look at the there's no indoor seating at all. Very, very, very small. Hello. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Wouldn't be surprised if they don't speak English. Hello, how are you? So here is their menu. You can see, and I'm just gonna hope and pray that they speak English. Oh, here's the English menu. I don't have to hope and pray at all. So you can get 9 pieces of pierogi served with pan-fried onions for about 8, what I pronounce in Szlocki, but I don't think that's the right pronunciation. So you can get pork meat, cabbage and mushrooms, spinach and cottage cheese, lentil and carrot. Boy, and then there's beetroot soup. You get some beetroot soup, so I'll get some of that as well. And what else? I can't pronounce these words. Cabbage leaf stuffed with pork meat and rice and groats, whatever groats would be. So we'll hopefully sit down and have a nice meal here. What I'm hoping is the best pierogi in all of Krakow. All right, so here is Alan. Alan is the gentleman, and fortunately he does speak English, so I may not need the English menu after all. How you doing, Alan? As I was telling you, I was looking for the best pierogi in Krakow.
Yes.
And based upon your Google reviews, I think that I found it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what is the most popular pierogi? What should I order?
Most popular is ruskie pork meat and cabbage and mushrooms.
The cabbage and mushroom. That's what I was going to choose. I was going to choose the cabbage and mushroom. Now I can't mix and match, can I?
Yeah.
I can't have 2 of this and 2 of this and
okay.
Like a little sample plate.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a sample plate, okay? If you would, just surprise me, and I'll have a. What's the soup of the day today?
Today it's tomato soup with rice.
Nah, let me have the beetroot soup.
Okay.
I'll have a small beetroot soup, okay?
Okay.
And please do me a favor. How do you pronounce the name of this place? How do you pronounce that?
Przystanek Pierogarnia.
One more time?
Przystanek pierogarnia.
Okay, there you go. That should be in an American spelling bee, you know? Where they have the children go up and they have to spell a word. You know, maybe that would be a good spelling bee. Okay, so it's, how much is that going to cost me?
So do you want one mix and one beetroot soup? It's small dumplings inside, yes?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, sound good? And is it called, how do you pronounce the currency here? Zloty?
Złoty.
I'm sorry?
Złoty. Złoty.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't, for some reason I have a hard time pronouncing the Polish language. Okay. So thank you very, very, very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so soup is served. Beetroot soup, to be exact. And as I sit here enjoying my soup, it's got, I think it's got some dumplings in it. I can show you some of the comments that have been left on the wall here. You can see different comments from around the world. There's one from Chile. Come down, there's one from Slovakia.
Fasola!
Put a few. I see one from England. Alright. So I better get my soup before it gets cold. Dinner has arrived, and as you can see, it looks delicious. Simple but delicious. So I'm going to dig in and see to see how it tastes. They serve it with onions, and I got a mix. Let's take a bite.
And fruit juice?
That is good. That is really, really, really good. Well worth the walk down to have some pierogi. So anyway, that is, if you're in Krakow, I would definitely recommend coming down here and getting some pierogi and get some beetroot soup as well. It's fantastic. All right.